So you're going to want to start with the rev roll into the blue switch over here and instantly jump on this as soon as you can. You're going to want to rev roll the majority of the time whenever it's safe to possibly do it to be able to end up having enough time to beat the thing. You don't have to rev roll each exact time. I ended up having like, just a little bit under like 20 seconds. I had like 18 seconds left to spare with this run, even though it wasn't perfect. But you could rev roll off the long side, but you can't rev roll off the short side to grab the ledge because it will make you die. So like on that number 1 switch, if I would have rev rolled left, it would have made me bump off the edge and I would have fallen into the lava. So I would just say, just pay attention to when he shoots the fireballs that come straight from above, because those things hit me. That's what hit me the majority of the time. You could, like I said, flip kick the notes like you could in the first one. Just always pay attention for the fireballs. He does make a noise, and there is an effect of them going up in the background. Just pay attention to the background and the foreground as much as you can. I would also say do not mess with the camera at all in this instance. If you're finding yourself having trouble with the camera moving by itself, go to settings and then go to options and then check the camera so it doesn't follow character and there's no camera assist. If you're having trouble with this boss, the camera still might move a little bit, but it'll move way less and you'll have more control over it. It's just not worth moving the camera here unless if you absolutely need to. And just be careful with the spiders. Like I said, just rev roll whenever you can. During the second phase, he always starts with the laser. So you can rev roll to the right if you're taking the same path that I am, and then stop on top of the switch and just get ready to jump. But yeah, and then in the second phase, or is it the third phase? Well, we'll see then. So when he's on the second hit on the second phase, he sometimes starts off with the laser, and sometimes he just starts off with notes. Just be aware of that, because like I said, it's not always guaranteed. He doesn't always do the same pattern. Like, I think there's like 3 different patterns that he can open up with. But just pay attention to the laser. It does do like a little charge up sign. And do not jump over pits when you do it, because if you're hanging off from an edge, the laser will hit you and you will fall into the lava and die. But yeah, just try not to miss any hits whenever you can. Rev roll whenever possible. Flip kick the notes. And just try not to get hit. You want as much health as you can for the final phase. The final phase, he does not shoot the fireballs that go from top to bottom, so it makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, you cannot rev roll into the notes as you saw there. Rev rolling into the notes will make you take damage. Always rev roll when you make a jump if there's notes nearby. You just don't want to risk it. If they're not too close, do it like as they get closer. Because I have gotten hit in the middle of a jump because I didn't bother rev rolling. That's about it. Like as you see here, like I said, you don't have to rev roll every single time, but you want to rev roll as much as you can in like the first phase and whenever possible, just so you can have enough time. When you jump onto these last lava platforms, always do a flip kick if there's notes, because you can get hit by them and then end up dying. Like I've done that before as well. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully this guide helped. It's just a lot of like memorizing when to do stuff. Like I said, there are audio cues when he does certain moves, like the fireballs and stuff, so just pay attention to that. Hopefully this guide helped. After you press the final button and you're going down the middle, if you hear a laser coming out, just wait on the button, because the button's elevated high enough so that you don't get hit by the laser, and then go to the platforms. Because if you get hit during the jump in between them, you could fall off and insta-die. That's something that I forgot to say. And sometimes the patterns are RNG, like I said, so it's not always going to be the same fight.